On a cold autumn night, 26-year-old Ethan Carter checked into an old hotel on the outskirts of a small town. He was a travel blogger searching for unusual places to write about. The receptionist handed him a key and quietly said, "Whatever you hear tonight, do not open your door after midnight." Ethan laughed, thinking it was a clever way to make the hotel seem mysterious. His room number was 307. The room looked normal except for one strange thing: a large antique clock hanging on the wall. Its hands moved, but it made no sound. Even stranger, it always showed 11:57 p.m. At exactly midnight, Ethan was awakened by a soft whisper, "Help me." He sat up immediately. The voice sounded like it came from the hallway. A few moments later, the whisper returned, "Please, open the door." Ethan remembered the receptionist's warning. His heart raced as he stared at the door. The voice sounded like a young woman, "I'm trapped." For several minutes he resisted the urge to open it. Then curiosity got the better of him. Slowly he walked to the door and looked through the peephole. The hallway was empty. No woman, no movement. Nothing. Relieved, he stepped back. But then he noticed something impossible. A shadow moved across the peephole from the other side. Someone was standing directly outside his room. Ethan quickly looked again. The hallway was still empty. His hands began to shake. Suddenly, the antique clock on the wall started ticking loudly. Then came a loud knock. 3 slow knocks. "Don't let it see me." Before Ethan could react, the hotel lights went out. Darkness filled the room. His phone flashlight barely illuminated the walls. Then he saw her. A pale woman standing. Long black hair covered her face. She pointed toward the door. "It's here." Another knock echoed through the room. This time much louder. The door handle slowly began to turn. Ethan froze. The woman suddenly vanished. The door burst open. But there was nobody there. Only an endless black hallway stretching into darkness. A cold wind rushed into the room. The clock stopped. Everything became silent. The next morning, Ethan woke up in his bed. Sunlight filled the room. The receptionist looked shocked when he came downstairs. "You stayed in room 307? Ethan nodded. The receptionist turned pale. "That room hasn't existed for 20 years. Confused, Ethan ran outside and looked up at the hotel. There was no room 307. The third floor ended at room 306. And according to local records, a woman had disappeared from room 307 exactly 20 years ago. On the same date Ethan had stayed there. No one ever discovered what happened to her. And every year on that night, guests claim they can hear a whisper in the hallway.